up, y'all? It's ChiTalk, and I'm back again to talk. So today I'm here to talk about Jacob Blake, another black man, shot in the back, stone cold, in front of his children, and again, no true justice was served. Happening countless of times throughout the entire 2020 year. I really thought that it was, kind of going to be put behind us, and maybe some slight positivity and more justice will come about in 2021. But as we've seen today, there truly is going to be no justice. We live in a corrupt, and I'm sorry to say, but racist world. Again, we had the situation with George Floyd. We had the situation with Breonna Taylor, numerous others, and now here we have another situation with Mr. Jacob Blake being shot again countless of times in his back in front of his children. For what? I'm pretty sure it wasn't worth his life, or it wasn't worth the fact of he's now paralyzed and is possibly will never be able to walk again. So you all have put this man in this situation and took away something that's very valuable to him in his life because of what? Thinking that he was causing what type of violent act, what type of trouble of that severity do you all think that he was causing to put him in that type of danger, in that type of situation? I don't care what you all are steady accumulating in your mind and assuming and saying that, oh, we felt that he had this on him, or he was doing this and he was breaking this law and he was, being disrespectful and, resisting arrest with this or that. It's just all bullcrap. There's been constant stories of black people and African Americans steady being killed in the middle of the street in stone cold blind visual sight, and then the officers are walking off free, no charges. They're not going to jail and serving the time that they should be. And I'm just honestly quite tired of it. I mean, it's very aggravating, it's very, irritating, and I just want justice. I'm here today, you all. I'm going to show you all a video, a news clip of, basically the situation and everything that's been taking place and going forth, and, kind of analyze it with my take on it. As you see, I may come off kind of hostile and aggressive, but I'm a black African American man that lives in Chicago, as you see, ChiTalk, and so what I come across and what I may see every day in life or hear about. And so this is, again, very just heartbreaking for me to come across and be hearing. So let's take a look at this video and just kind of analyze and see what they had to say.
Back in Wisconsin, on the streets of Kenosha, Wisconsin, where there was more outrage. It was a third night of protests there, demanding justice for Jacob Blake after he was shot in the back by police in front of his kids. And that video so many of us have seen and been disturbed by. We're going to hear from Jacob's uncle, Justin Blake, in just a few moments. But first, we want to head back to Alex Perez, who's in Kenosha, Wisconsin for us. Hello again, Alex.
Hey, good morning once again, TJ. As we've seen other nights, things started relatively peacefully here, but all of that quickly changed when officers tried to clear the area. The night spiraling into complete chaos and turning deadly in Kenosha.
We've seen at least 4 people with handguns running around here.
This graphic video showing a man running down the street with a firearm, a crowd chasing behind him. The man then falls to the ground, raises the firearm, and begins shooting. According to officials, 2 people were killed, 1 injured. It's unclear if the shooter caused the fatalities.
I have a 3rd gunshot victim walking into the ER right now.
The FBI now joining the investigation of the incident. This as protesters and police clashed in the streets for the 3rd night in a row. Officers launching tear gas from armored vehicles, attempting to push the crowd away from the courthouse, which has been the center of the action despite a citywide curfew. Law enforcement over a loudspeaker telling demonstrators to voice their concerns with the governor.
If you have more complaints, go ahead and voice them with your governor. Contact him directly via email.
The violence from this week taking a toll on the city, some areas now resembling a war zone. This parking lot flooded with burned out cars and former buildings now reduced to ash and rubble.
We need healing.
As the tension mounts, Jacob Blake's mother pleading with destructive protesters to stop.
For anyone who's doing anything that is violent or destructive, please stop. I get your pain.
I don't even want to get too wrapped up into that video, you all. Again, I don't know the extremes of what's going on completely in Wisconsin, but as we all can see from the video and just from everything that has been happening on the news, it's a very violent time going on in that particular state. And over this past year, we know that it's just been very, corrupt and, a damaging time in the world. And again, another black man has been shot stone cold in the back. And now he's in a situation in which he's paralyzed from the waist down and probably will never be able to walk again. And this is all due to what? I just really hope that some peace comes to the world soon. Again, this is a very, touching subject for me, especially, again, like I said, being a black man from the Chi. And so, again, this is ChiTalk. Stay tuned for more updated stories and urgent stories like this.